In this video, we will be walking you through the process of installing a rod railing system using surface mount posts and a quick slide handrail. The majority of this video will focus on the installation of the rod infill. This will demonstrate how to mount your posts on both a stair run and a level run, and install your rod railing. Before mounting your posts and handrail, make sure your foam insert is inside each post. For more information on mounting posts and handrail, check out our video tutorial in the description. Use a T30 bit to fasten all 4 screws. Identify and prep the rod and hardware for the angled run. Insert a threaded rod crimp fitting into the rod. Crimp the fitting twice, making sure to crimp only in the depression of the fitting. If necessary, use a Dremel or angle grinder to smooth down the crimped ridges of the rods. Run the rod up through the bottom tension post and up through any intermediate posts. The rods will have to punch through the foam inserts. Run the rod up to the top post. Select and insert a rod angle anchor fitting into the top oval hole. Insert the fitting vertically and then turn the fitting 90 degrees to lock it into place. Move the threaded fitting up to the angle anchor fitting and fully thread it inside. Move down to the bottom tension post and apply painter's tape where the rod touches the post. Return to the upper post and unfasten the rod from the angle anchor fitting. At this point, you can either back out the entire rod or move it angled forward to give yourself some room. During the next stages, make sure to avoid hitting the anchor fitting into the post. You can place painter's tape around the fitting to help keep it from moving. Move back to the lower post. Using a pencil or marker, mark 1 1/4 inch past the painter's tape. Use an angle grinder to cut through the rod on this mark. If necessary, use a deburring tool to clean out the inside of the rod opening. Remove the painter's tape. Select a threaded crimp fitting and insert it into the rod. Crimp the fitting twice, making sure to crimp only in the depression of the fitting. If necessary, use a Dremel or an angle grinder to smooth down the crimped ridges of the rods. Insert the rod down and into or through the bottom post. Return to the upper post and fully thread the rod into the angle anchor fitting. The crimped portion of the rod should be hidden inside the anchor. Returning to the lower post, select a tension receiver and an angle washer. Use the supplied Allen wrench to push the tension receiver up through the angled washer and into the post. Line up the tension receiver and threaded crimp fitting and use an Allen wrench to tighten the tension receiver a couple of turns to hold it in place. Repeat all steps until all your rods are in place. When all the rods are set, use the Allen wrench to tighten your middle rod. Tighten the rod until it is taut and you feel resistance, and then tighten it another half turn. Using the sequence shown, tighten all the rods on the run.